So these are going to be my races for the Galactic Grand Prix second event. I chose a Wild Goose this time. I'm kind of, this is going to be kind of me cycling through these as well. So I started with Fox in the first one. Now I'm playing Goose, so next time it's either going to be Stingray or Falcon, which is going to be more difficult than Fox and Goose, I think. So what I'm hoping for in these races is kind of get the RNG push through the pack, so you don't have to try to boost and waste energy to get through it. And there it is. So I got whatever it is. When you get at the start, you kind of just get projected forward. So now I don't have to boost even. I just keep getting pushed forward. It's just a luck factor type thing. And the boost timing with the Skyway skip here. So everything's kind of going to plan. I could have cut a little bit more to the right, but this should be enough to get the extension here. So now I'm playing the front running game. Maybe some other people will get the Skyway in this lap and overtake me. It's one thing I have to worry about, because they possibly have more energy than me at this point if they take it in a later lap. Nothing you can do about the Fox squad coming up. They're just going to outboost me, so I'm just going to try to maintain a high position here. Good timing at the bumper pattern. I didn't have to take any bad pathing, so that was a good overall race. Maybe potentially I could have KO'd that green fox there. Would have changed the outcomes of this whole GP if I could have done that. I'm just gonna hope for the same type of situation here. It's just like you just keep hoping for the good start. If you get left behind, it's really troublesome. Sometimes you can't even get sparks when you get left behind because like everyone else steals the sparks. So that time I got faded into the back. So I'm going to try to boost ahead a little more. Yeah, I'm just getting passed up. Yeah, now I'm going to have to boost. Forced to use the Skyway there, or otherwise I'd rank out. Which is fine, because I'll be definitely getting another Skyway. I'm still really far behind. That gold got pushed in really bad directions. I think a lot of good players got ranked out right there. Now I'm in decent position. And that's the end of the GP for me. I kind of got, I think I might have even got just pushed into the way. Because, I mean, I just, like, barreled into that red. It was just really bad timing. That red was in pretty much the worst possible spot for that corner. I mean, these times are ridiculous. And I just got backed. I didn't get an opportunity, really, that whole time to get good back bumps. It was just kind of one of those races where you're kind of just mingling around and doesn't seem like anything's working. I could have placed at least top 20 if I didn't do that probably, but sometimes a race just doesn't go well. Especially when there's 100 people, all the top like 100 people in the world playing in the same race. Mute City 2 is a problematic course for me. It's very dependent, I would say, when I get my Skyway timings. I know when I do well, it's because like things just fall into line with the boost pattern and Skyway timings. So hopefully I can get the ones I want. So this is a good start, so hopefully the spark distribution, all that stuff will go well. I don't know if I only to use one boost there, but I kind of got forced into two. So this is generally the spot I like to get it. So you get two zippers in the circle skip. Picked up a gray there for once. I accidentally used the Skyway there. I did not want to use it. It was, I think my hand just pressed the button because that's like where you press the boost button, but I did not want that, and that's going to be costly. I mean, I could boost the rest of the way, but I mean, it's just not an optimal Skyway by any means. So, unfortunately, I'm going to take a bad placing here just because of kind of a malfunction in play. You don't even get really a chance to check the timings of the race because everyone finishes. Because usually it's held up in the public lobbies because there's still people finishing the race. But these is just like instant. This one could be a real hazard with people ranking out. It's if you get stuck in the back of the pack on this course, I mean, I got. I remember what it was. I was in like a GAT Labby, and I ranked out. I couldn't believe it. Just like I kept getting pushed backwards and just couldn't get out of the rank out zone. figure my front position, I could kind of hope for some back bumps, conserve some boosts while that's not in jeopardy of ranking out. Ooh, that would have been real nice to get that one, but looks like I'll still be able to get my second Skyway here, which isn't something a lot of times you get to do in public lobbies because there's just not enough racers up front. And the extension? No zipper for me. Would have been nice to. I still had enough boost, so maybe I could have even boosted once more in that race to get a little better place. But 14th isn't too bad in a race like this. You can see how many places I jumped up by getting 14th place. That's not, it's not something you see in normal lobbies. A bit further back than I want to be, so I could have took that opening a little bit better. Generally, you'd want to be like in 20th place to get the sparks. There's so many players you can't even see the jump pads. You get pushed around. It'd be easy actually to get pushed over jump pad, which is something to worry about. Ooh, no extension for me. That was bad. It's hard to take that cut too. You get dropped in a really bad spot if you don't get that extension. So maybe my second time to do better. Got the KO steal there. Gold juked me out. Would have been really, that would have been huge if I got that gold there. Would have got the extension there. So it was a big missed opportunity, but I'll get to do another Skyway from this spot. I'll definitely get the extension this time. Missed the 14th, not too bad, but would have been great if I got sparks when I wanted to. So let's see if I can front run or if I'm gonna go for a Skyway. With 2 KOs, you can front run with Goose, because you can actually do the 2 boosts per lap and get away with it. But with this many players ahead of me, I might be able to get a Skyway. So I'm doing the front run strat and boosting, otherwise I would probably reserve a boost there. Now the problem is I'm a little far up to get sparks now, so they're only getting trickled in, so it's going to be a close call if I ever get a Skyway. That was a tough situation. Since some of the Skyway people are coming in, so now I'm actually filling up. And it's kind of a tough spot to get because I'll be a little slow down here, but it's put me in jeopardy of ranking out, but I get to hold the Skyway. Take my little shortcut. And get this awesome extension. I tried boosting here, just shove some people out of the way just because I had enough energy, but that's a real tough turn to take with Goose and boost out of. It worked out though. And just by surviving and getting decent placements, I'm in 6th now. My strat has been varying a little bit on Whiteland 2. Sometimes I've been trying to go for the 2nd lap Skyway and kind of really stick to that gold at the end of the 1st lap, or waiting for a later gold situation on the 3rd lap, which is very easily approachable. I think it's around like 8th place, I think it drops. So I mean, that's a pretty easy one to get. So I didn't even get like anything out of that. So I'm kind of just going to linger around in this position for the next gold. So there it is. So it looks like she should be around the position I was. It would have been nice to get it there because I have so much energy to burn. Now I'm at risk of not getting another one, or getting pushed into a situation where you hold the Skyway at a bad time, which can ruin a race. But I'm like really far behind now because everyone uses their Skyway. And I haven't yet. Oh, there it is, bailed out. That was a huge relief when that thing dropped. So, I mean, I was getting really held behind with no Skyway there. And just holding on to energy. So that was a good finish. Not optimal, I would have preferred to probably had a 3rd lap one boost out, but still a good finish. And the Fox was able to maintain like front runs the entire time, so that's really impressive in these lobbies. I mean, usually you still get caught in lobbies like this because everyone getting skyways and stuff like can't maintain it, but he was able to hold. I'm not sure if he had any KOs or what, but you know, he's just playing well. So besides Nude City 2 and screwing up with my Skyway there, that was a fairly decent GP. Now for the worst Mute City, it's got no Skyway shortcut, it's got no circle to skip or anything, so there's nothing interesting about this course. So this is the time where I get left behind, so I started in 77th place it looks like, and I'm gonna have to just boost out of it just because like you just keep getting pushed backwards for some reason. So someone who hasn't boosted yet is potentially like 2 boosts ahead of me already without even doing anything just because of RNG. Now just hope for some back bumps because I'm low on energy. Even got an extra zipper, I was so far behind, so now it's not such a bad race. I'll get another Skyway and hopefully then I could get a good placement. And I'm falling back behind again. So the only thing good happening right now basically is I do have good energy management, so I'm maybe able to finish strong. We got a good time Skyway there with the zipper. So despite being in like horrible placement for most of the race, I'll get to finish strong here. And had a good red pattern, didn't have to deal with having like to put on the brakes or going wide or anything, so that's kind of just what you have to hope for. I'll definitely take 6 plates on Mute City any day. Go now is just ridiculous on Mute City, so not gonna beat him there. Luckily, I'm starting on the good end. I'm a little too far left, so I'm probably not gonna get any. I wasn't gonna get any like back boost out of there, but it was still better than being on the right side. Anyone who missed that first zipper is in trouble. Got some awkward bumps right there. On Deathwind, you can pick up Greys sometimes, but I've had such bad luck farming them, even though it's doable, but in a race like this, unless they're smoking like that, I just, I'm not going to go for them. I have enough energy to boost out of here, so missing the zipper really wasn't an effect of any sort. And I'll be able to boost to the finish. So it was, pretty much the race went exactly how I wanted it to. And I can't really do much better than that. You know, 10th place with, I didn't really make any mistakes. A couple hits sent me into the wall a little bit, but I had good skyways and didn't miss anything. Looks like that Fox just had a solid front run, so whatever he's doing, he's just always starting in front. So this is definitely going to be a 2 Skyway race. At least in a crowded lobby like this, you can plan on getting a early and a later one, which is definitely helpful with Goose. As long as you're in position to do so. It'd be, then you can save a lot of energy by getting that second Skyway. Now to deal with a lot of the hazards. So I'm pretty much exactly where I want to be at the start of the second lap. I'm still going to get sparks, and I'm not in the thick of things. I potentially should have used a boost there, but I'm just holding on still. Conserving my energy. So this situation's fine. Third lap, Skyway here. And this time I'm going to hold on. A lot of times I like to launch it there to get the shortcut and skip all this stuff, but with how many racers and stuff here are going to knock me around, I just decided to skip the little more dangerous part. Oh, it got a freebie right there, so that's huge. I rarely ever get KOs with Goose, so having 2 is, I feel stacked. Actually picking up more sparks here, I'm going to get to launch another one. It's nice, maybe it's not the best timed one, but to get out of that area is, well, without worrying about any reds is at least really nice to escape the Port Town 2. So I finished with more health than I wanted to, but picked up a KO in 12th, was fine. I've had a lot of bad experiences on Red Canyon 2 over the last a few weeks or so, and it's been a disaster, so I'm just hoping for a decent race here. I particularly don't like Red Canyon 2 because I feel like the bumpers are essentially the race instead of the race course, if you know what I mean. It's like the race course isn't even, there's not that much to it, but the way the bumpers interact with the course just makes it a disaster, especially the upcoming last turns here. So I was actually worried I might have ranked out if I didn't use it there. I don't know. It's not something I wanted to find out, so it's kind of a badly timed Skyway, but that's better than getting ranked out. I'll now have to fight for a second Skyway and get a real one. So picked up sparks really fast. And now I'll get a decent Skyway here, and I'm in good position with a lot of energy, so as long as I don't make a huge blunder, this should be a solid race. I don't like the timing of that bumper, but luckily I got a little ahead of it and I didn't have to do the red crossing. Good, really well-timed turn there, getting ahead of the red bumpers, so things are kind of just falling into place this race, where a lot of times you just get stuck in a red line and there's just nothing you can do about it. Tried to punish the foxes there a bit. Now I get like a real easy way through. Didn't have to like make any kind of crazy plays. I just had a really good race. It's probably my best race of the whole GP. Ironically, on the course has been giving me the most trouble recently. It probably helped a lot too, just with those extra KOs. I have a big cushion of stuff I can do. I would have been depleted without it, so it just makes a huge difference. So this is a really solid GP by me. Besides that one fox, like, playing near perfect, like, I'm doing really well. And I've had actually a lot of trouble with Wild Goose on Firefield. It's just something I haven't really necessarily practiced enough, so I've had I've just been doing bad with my energy management and just spark management. Like, things have just been not timed well. And the turns are more difficult with Goose, especially the second turn. So since Goose turns so wide, this turn here is quite difficult, so a lot of wall bonks and had to boost out. Now let's see if I'll be able to hold the race with an early Skyway here, second lap Skyway. At least this race I have full energy with 2 KOs, so as long as I don't mess up, this should still be a decent race. Even though I didn't get the second extension with my Skyway. I probably could have boosted here. I got plenty of energy, but I guess no big deal. Boosted there. Went for the wall slam. It was obviously not perfect, but that was doable. And even being that far behind first place, I actually didn't have to deal with that really bad line with those 2 bumpers there, so that worked out. There's the Fox and Jorshma, just had a really good race. So it was pretty much how I'd like to play Firefield with Goose. I mean, there was nothing bad. I mean, it wasn't like perfectly optimal, but it's one of my better Goose races, at least in Firefield, to close this GP out. So overall, King was my best GP. I didn't really make like any mistakes. So I mean, I got solidly a second place there. I guess this overall my biggest maybe if I would have changed anything in all these GPs is I guess the big blue obviously is the biggest error, the only really true error I made, but it was possibly avoidable if I just played different, but that's just the way things happen. So things happen like that in lobbies. You get sent to things you don't normally do, so that's just how it went. And it was a really fun event, and looking forward to the next one where I'll be using either the Stingray or the Blue Falcon.